Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name a better defensive midfielder than Sergio Busquets. Certainly one of his type whose sense of anticipation and positioning just keeps getting better and better.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kimmich. And it's Mane. And he's forced to go back. De Ligt.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And here's Mane. Here's Sané. And here's Davis. Caught offside that time. Rafinha. Busquets. Spread out to the left. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Kimmich. Mane is onto it in a flash. Still waiting for the first goal. And it's Sané. And it's Davis. Muscular approach does pay off here. Araujo. Interesting ball. Now it's Rafinha. Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Koundé. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Gets a good foot in there. Coman. No, that's been intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
It's a pretty loose pass, and it's gone back to the keeper. De Ligt. Upamecano. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary. Rafinha wriggles his way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Musiala. Koundé. That's Busquets.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Dembele. Oh, this is a very good run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pavard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Coman. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.